Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours. Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp. How do you know? You may soon see for yourself.
These are Necron. Before the Necron became what they are.
A fine gift from the Forge.
The lore is that before the Necron became robots, became who they are, they wanted to obtain absolute power and immortality, and they were contacted by the Ctan. And the Ctan told them that they can give them the power that they so much desired, in exchange for help with slaying some other ancient gods. Okay, I would like to say the Slann, and the Slann can be remembered from Warhammer fantasy battles. The Slann were the ancient, were an ancient race who practically reshaped the planet that is inhabited by Warhammer Fantasy Battle armies and fractions and countries, so Empire, Bretonia, all kinds of elves, lizardmen, especially the lizardmen, because lizardmen were designed by the Slann to be the slaves and their servants. And so at some point the Slann just retreated from the world and left it as it is. Okay, the gods of the Slann and the Slann mages, so meaning those fat frogs on floating thrones, the first generation, and then the ongoing generations. I mean, there were 5 generations over the course of millennia. So these guys taught magic to the elves, and the elves taught humans, and so on. So the most potent magicians were the Slann mage priests. Okay, never mind. The Slann left. The Ctan wanted to kill the Slann. So they used the race that were later turned into the Necron. I don't remember how they were called. I don't want to go into that right now. So the Necron became who they are, became robots, became immortal. They enslaved the Ctan in turn and killed almost all of them, leaving just a few enslaved beings. So in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, you have those three shards. Shard of Void Dragon, just the newest edition, and the other 2 shards, which I don't remember how they were called. And these markings here resemble the Necron. I mean, look at this. Looks like a staff. carried by Necron Lords just as much as these markings were all Necron. So, most probably, the Adeptus Mechanicus wanted to use the device, the power source, to power some Necron tomb, to study it, or want to power a Necron device of sorts, or an obelisk, or something.
Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device.
That would explain why Adeptus Mechanicus were so interested in, one, this place, and two, in an ancient power source and studying Necron technology. Would not be unheard of.
Your worthless life is ended. These ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Yup, everything checks out. And the architecture. Pyramids and all that. It's all Necron. And the Adeptus Mechanicus want to study them. Because, you know, technology. They may say it's the will of the Omnisire. The truth of the matter is, they just want to know more about their technology and master the secrets of technology.
Get back in the fight. My mistake almost cost you dear.
Courage and honor. Back to the war with you. You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant,
More cheap tricks. Stabilizing vitals. No victory for you here, dear. champion lies defeated. Resupplying. End this
Silly
desecration.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Frag grenade out! Your treachery ends now.
Oh, there's the sorcerer. Come here, son of a bitch.
Sorcerer, send it back to the hole. Suffering, there is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Pathetic sorcery. Boy, spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom.
Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damn quest for knowledge.
Magos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.A66Q. I have found an encoded set of coordinates hidden between the lines of code. I feel the Omnissiah's will guiding me now. The animus of curiosity pulls me toward a tomb adjacent to the retrieval site. I have been selected by the Machine God to decipher this riddle. Awakening will have context before the archenemy assault overtakes me. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.A099. No other sign of life or Xenos presence detected. Not even a servitor or servo skull. How odd. The tomb has been undisturbed for more than 60,000 years. Short my circuits. That is long. Upon further parsing, I cannot unequivocally say what awakening means, but in the desolate space where the coordinates led me, there is nothing but an ancient sarcophagus whose name is long faded from view. Even a precursory scan of Demirium's interred found nothing but numbers and false names. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos Analog Backup Log 8.7.A18R. I found an uplink, concealed by dust and residue along the sarcophagus's base. The connection took seconds, but it passed as hours. The signal I received was that infernal word repeated over and over and over. Awakening, awakening, awakening. This was a waste of time. I shall perish, having added no new knowledge to the repository.
How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
Emerge. The heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope. No victory for you.
If there is any Chaos Army I would consider collecting, it would be the Thousand Sons.
The elevator is almost here.
With enemy reinforcements and all specs.
Prepare a fitting welcome. Get on. Brace for what is to come.
terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool Gilliman believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
Your Imperium turns a blind eye to the heretical when it serves us. How long did you suffer the tortures of the Inquisition? Touch that stone.
You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with them.
Artifact united once more in the vastness of time and space. Do you not see it? This is all by his design. The changer of ways. Hurry to it, brother. We have waited so long to taste its power once more.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Sangors, of myself, of the great Finch. We are all for a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
He's blunt, but he does have a point.
Lurking in dank holes like the filth they are.
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
becoming more and more familiar by the second with those markings and those obelisks.
Your worthless life is empty.
Why, in the name of terror, were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. The Martian priesthood goes too far.
And there we have it, the obelisk. And not just one. Necron
This will
pyramids.
serve me well.
These are just 100% Necron pyramids. Incredible.
Your treachery ends now. I have slain a terminate.
These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
Oh, with the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the Thousand Suns. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands, share his touch of freedom, the altar of love. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his faithful guild, and not the last, Titus.
My own eyes deceive me.
All this corruption. It seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Come, brother. I wait for
Better. Let us get to work. Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it.
Cogitation looks accurate. The arguments have been thrice applied.
It is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Luz!
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you come. For a moment, it seemed you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. Witness true power!
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down. Full power and blind rage.
You will not be bested by this clumsy relic.
So long as it does not catch us.
Something is happening.
That looks like a plasma charge. A charge that size is liquid by thermite.
Okay. There's moments
That looks like a plasma
when
charge.
everything is unresponsive. Shit.
This is the end for you, wretched thing.
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
Where is he?
With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here.
We will see.
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than the transference of alignment.
From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge. Behold, the source of your inspiration! The end of trenches, brother Titus. And so, to the final act. Titus, the heretic. Assistance. Return to us at once.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it.
How could that fool Luz not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheron, come in!
Fox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians.
They are broken.
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the Commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
9 years. 9 years. 9 years.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheron's signature. Not far from here.
Can you trust it?
I believe so. Mark it on all space. Yes, brother.
Cold hand. Cold hand. How can I be myself if I don't know who I am?
Cut down those heretics!
Yes, my lord. We are not broken.
We honor your Greenwell's memory, soldiers.
Legionnaire, we will fight to the end.
Your treachery ends now.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice!
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Can't be true.
How does this compare to Brian?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
Munitions secured. Brothers! No victory for you here.
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers.
Be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down.
Titus, report. What in the name of Holy Terra do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar.
If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
These gates lurks the most vile, malign, and despicable foe. Betrayers of the Emperor, slayers of purity and brotherhood.
Restocking! One moment, brothers.
Our forces are divided in two. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen,
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines, ready! The front is
What is that thing? Look out!
Helldrake, spread out! You will burn like your treacherous brethren on Nevingard! Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
Let's go hold that cover. Dominate them now.
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered Exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness. Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope and terror they still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother.
Second company! Make ready!
Tell your squad to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the standard. I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
And we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers, priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war. Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Imperium is honored to provide temporary rest to several deceased space marines of the Salamander chapter. They are sons of their Primarch, Vulcan, of whose fate the Imperium is unclear. Loyal to the Emperor, these Salamanders hailed from Nocturne. Their actions were pure and noble, paragons amongst Astartes. Through their loyalty and their glorious deeds in service of the Imperium of